So I thought I'd do a quick talk about, thought I'd do a quick talk about getting back out there after lockdown. And I don't know if that's going to work or not. No, it doesn't matter. If I'm wonky, I'm wonky. About getting back out there. This really is not happy with me at all. So hang on a minute. I'll do it this way. Because it's been something I've been thinking about, and I've seen a lot of people talking about how, because we haven't seen our friends and our family and stuff like that as much as maybe we wanted to, or at all, that part of our psyche is sort of quite cross, that we haven't been seeing the people we wanted to be seeing and stuff like that. So I thought I'd do a quick live about some of the top things you can do to feel better when you're getting out and about. So my first one is sort of take it slow. We're all in the same boat, but I mean, I've been aware, as other people might have been, that there are some introverts who have quite liked being locked down and having excuses not to go out and see their friends quite as much as they want to, etc., etc. In the same way that some extroverts have been like, this is really annoying and stuff. So it's sort of like, take it slow, consider that we're all in the same boat, but maybe people are tackling going back out there and seeing people in a different way. And that sort of brings me on to maybe contemplate what you want to be doing, where you want to be going, and that big one of what brings you joy. You know, this is a time to consider, do I want to go back to going shopping every weekend and all that sort of stuff? Do I want to be going out all the time? Or is this the time to reevaluate what brings you joy, what you enjoy doing, what things really are going to make you feel better as a person? So it's a really good time to sort of consider those things. For me, there's been a lot of awareness of there hasn't been as much energy exchange, because when you're out and about in town or with your friends or with bigger group of people, there's always going to be that sort of energy floating around, if you believe in that sort of thing. So I've definitely brought in, because I'm a shamanic practitioner, I've definitely brought in thinking more about taking my power animal out with me, just so I've got a bit of protection. I've been wearing more sort of protective jewellery and imbuing that with just looking after my sort of own energy field as I get out and about. And of course, because I use essential oils, I've definitely been using essential oils. So one of the blends I've been using recently is called the Renewing Blend. And I know if you've watched any of my stuff before, I really do like geeking out and looking at why things support me in the way they do. So I have been looking at my Medicinal Essential Oils book, because I get really excited about looking at this, plus the fact it costs a lot of money, so I like getting my money's worth. And so the Renewing Blend that I use with the company I business partner with, I thought I'd look at what are the oils that are in that blend, because it's been one that's been really good for me to get out there. So it's a renewing blend. It's like a forgiveness blend. So I think that is something that we have to be putting out there, that our psyche is thinking, oh, these people have let me down. I haven't seen my friends. They've disowned me. There's that bit of your brain that's just going, nobody likes me. I haven't seen people, blah, blah, blah. So maybe we need to put a bit of forgiveness out there for ourselves and for our friends, because it's just the way your brain works. We're sociable creatures. So this has been stressful for everyone, whether you're an introvert, extrovert, whatever. So a bit of forgiveness and a bit of acceptance, I think, is a good thing to be looking at the moment. So I thought I'd just quickly tell you what's in the Forgive Renewing Blend. So there's spruce in it, which relieves anxiety. There's bergamot, which relieves anxiety and is an antidepressant. There's juniper berry, which encourages feelings of love and diminishes guilt. So I think that's a really important one at the moment. Remember that you are loved, even if you haven't seen people. Put that out there. We are loving and compassionate creatures. We like to be in connection with people. So I think that's a really important thing. There's Western Arbor Vitae in this, so that's grounding and calming. There's thyme, which combats despondency, but also from a physical point of view is a wound healing oil. And I always look at some of the physical attributes and go, well, if you're feeling that you've been let down by people, even if it's sort of doesn't make sense because you haven't been let down by people, it's just been circumstances, obviously that's really going to be helpful. And then it's got myrrh in it, which calms your mind and encourages peace. So you can see is sort of put together from an emotional point of view, that blend's a wonderful blend to be using at these times when we're getting out and about. There's obviously other oils I could talk about, but I didn't want it to be all about oils. So I'm just thinking, what now if people are venturing out, again, take it slow. We're all in the same boat. Be considerate that people might be finding it tricky to get out and about. If you've got friends who are introverts, they might be like really panicking about, oh, I don't want it to go back to the way it was before. I like to be able to talk to people on the phone or over the internet or whatever. Remember that everybody's different. So some people might be raring to get out there, but there might be other people who aren't. A bit of compassion for everyone. And maybe it's a time to contemplate, do we really want it to go back to whatever normal was? Or is this a time to contemplate that we could maybe do things differently? Maybe not consume as much, use the car as much, maybe get out in nature, which is obviously really grounding. Hopefully people have been walking more and using their bikes more and not using the car as much. And it would be great to think that we can continue that and look after the planet. As always, if you want to talk to me about anything I've spoken about, like shamanism and power animals and protection stuff and looking after your energy or essential oils, then get in touch. Also, just so you're aware, I'm now streaming this to Facebook, but also straight onto YouTube. So if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'll put the link below. And if you want to share this with anybody who you think might benefit, who you think might like what I've spoken about and take some of the things on board, and this might help them because these are the sort of things I've been thinking as I've been getting out and about, then please feel free to share it. That's what I do these things for. And as always, remember you're amazing, fantastic human beings, and take care as we're all coming out of this crazy time. Okay, everybody, bye.